Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash,
Welcome to our Playdate.
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
Hi, little ghosties. You know me, my name is Dash, but you'll notice that somebody is suspiciously missing from this scene, and that is because this is Thanksgiving weekend, and Allie is spending it with her family as I am spending it with mine, but we want to make sure that we are getting this show out to you. So I have a very special co-host. Is it recording?
Yes, I think so.
On the camera?
Hello?
On the phone? Is it recording on the phone?
Hello?
Is it a square or a...
It's a phone. It's gonna be
No, the record.
The lenses are circles.
The record button on the phone.
It is a square.
It is a square. That means we are recording. Yes. So I guess you've already met him. This is my brother, Speedy.
Yes, hello.
You don't have to yell.
I've arrived. Can they hear me?
Hey,
Hello?
stop. Don't yell.
Okay.
You're going to peak the audio.
Okay.
Okay. Can you
I want the best audio.
Can you move your chair over
Yes.
here where we had
Is that
planned
good
it?
enough?
No, all the way over. Like, just become parallel with me.
We're not the same age. We can't be parallel.
Oh, my God.
We're always at odds. You and I. Forever to the end of time. Is this enough? Should I keep going?
I think that's good.
Can you see my hat? The hat's very important.
It's a very important hat. So, yes, I'm Dash, and this is my brother Speedy, who is going to be our special co-host today, filling in for Allie. Speedy lives in Orlando, but he comes to visit us because it's Thanksgiving weekend. And this is not his first podcast, but his first time on our podcast. Yeah, Speedy, what do you do for a living?
I look pretty.
Mm. This is going to be one of those shows, I feel, where the people watching us on YouTube are going to get much more of an experience out of than the people who are just listening to us on Spotify.
I'm always an experience.
Yeah.
That's why you got to subscribe.
Yes, you can subscribe to us. Yes, that's the thing.
Okay.
So today...
Do you do the bell thing?
What bell?
Gotta ring the bell.
There's a bell? What's the bell?
Notifications.
Oh, so like whenever we do a show, it
Yes.
like notifies people?
Bell.
Don't tap the desk.
Is it gonna peak?
Yes.
Good. I want me at my peak. I want me at my absolute best.
Oh, why did I agree to this? Okay. All right. So yeah, that's Speedy. I'm Dash. Today we're playing Brilliant or BS by Brilliant or BS, and you can find them at brilliantorbs.com. Yeah, it's a trivia game for know-it-alls and big fat liars. And so, Speedy, have you ever played this game?
I have not, but I BS a lot.
You do BS a lot. Yeah, so I figured it'd be a good game for you. The way this game works is basically one of us is gonna, so I could start it, and I'll read a thing and I'll give you three answers. Okay, you are going to secretly pick A, B, or C. Okay, and place it down in front of you to lock in your
cards
answer.
or my cards?
Your cards.
Okay.
Okay. Now from there, you have to tell me why it is you know the answer to this question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I have to decipher whether or not I think that you are telling the truth or you are BSing me.
So you can BS, and then I can BS, and then we go both BS each other.
Yes.
Forever.
And both BS each other forever.
This
Yes.
game is gonna last a
It's
very
gonna
long
last a
time.
very long
That's
time.
why you have to subscribe. For those who are only listening, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Just so you know.
Yeah. So, Speedy, here's the first question. How many members did the Spice Girls originally have? A, 4, B, 5, or C, 6? Go ahead and pick your answer.
I already know this is BS altogether because everybody knows that Slipknot has 8 members.
It's Spice Girls. We're talking about the Spice Girls.
The same thing, just with masks.
Okay. Did you let me know once you have picked your answer?
This
A,
is
A4, B5, or C6?
I'm
You picked
choosing the correct.
Well, here's the thing. You pick an answer,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
It should be the correct answer if you know the correct answer.
Okay.
But then you have to convince, or you can be like, I don't know what the answer is, but don't say anything. Pick an answer, then convince me that you still know the correct answer.
Gotcha. Okay. Do I show you the letter?
No,
or
you just
I
you put it down in front of you.
Okay.
So pick and put it down in
So
front
it's
of
4, 5, or 6.
you. Yeah, A4, B5, or C6.
Telling you,
Original members for the Spice
Slipknot
Girls.
had 9 members. So
So is that some sort of math equation? Okay,
Yes.
so you have picked.
I have picked.
Okay, so
correct.
I'm going to tell you that the answer is B5.
Mm-hmm.
So Speedy,
Mm-hmm.
tell me how you knew the correct answer.
Well, the Spice Girls are the Slipknot of the UK, and they're usually a lot less. So this is how I know.
Okay, so I think you know the correct answer, but
I
I
might.
think your reasoning for it is
Uh-huh.
BS.
Okay.
Uh,
How did you know?
because you BS a lot, and it's not a real answer.
I said that at the beginning.
All right, Speedy, go ahead and flip over the thing. B, yes,
Ah,
5.
yes.
So you get the point. You get the card
Excellent.
for that.
My favorite,
Yes.
favorite insect.
Yeah. But was it BS? The reason why you knew?
Do I have to tell you?
Yes.
That's BS. I don't have to tell you a dang thing.
All right, go ahead. You pick a thing. I thought this was going to be different.
If I had a nickel.
Yeah.
What is the capital of China?
Go ahead.
Is it A, Hong Kong, B, Shanghai,
Mm-hmm.
or C, Beijing?
Mm.
This is news to me.
Really?
No.
Okay.
That was BS. Aha!
Okay, what are the choices again?
Hong Kong,
Uh-huh.
Shanghai,
Uh-huh.
Beijing.
Okay. So here we go.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So I have to tell you the answer?
Yes.
Or I have to tell you
No, you
not
tell
the
me,
answer?
No, you tell me the answer, like
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, tell me the answer.
The answer is C, Beijing.
C, Beijing.
Yes.
Okay, now I have to tell you
Uh-huh.
why I picked the correct answer.
Uh-huh.
And it was because I recently watched all 3 Kung Fu Panda movies. And on the second movie, Kung Fu Panda 2,
Mhm.
they mention that it is the capital. So do you think I am lying or telling the truth?
I think the truth is that you probably watched all of the
The
Kung Fu Panda movies and the series
Uh-huh.
all in one day.
Yes.
Because I believe that.
Uh-huh.
But the BS is that they never mentioned Beijing in the movies.
Of course they did.
I don't know. Maybe it's a fictional.
No, yeah, Gary Oldman mentioned it.
Maybe it's
His duck character mentions it. No, he's a peacock. He's an albino peacock.
That was a goose.
No. That was his whole, he's evil because he's an albino peacock.
Ah, yes.
What are you doing?
I'm pumping my brain.
Stop fiddling with you. It's not.
If I pump this, it makes me smarter. It's like the Nike pumps that make you
Put
fly.
on your head.
The more you pump it, the more you can fly.
I don't even remember where I got that thing.
Me
I think
neither.
I got it. Oh no, you know what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got it in a Loot Crate box, and the theme was
Brainiacs?
Kings and Castles.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
So it came with an inflatable crown and a Game of Thrones flash drive. Yeah. Okay, so you think I'm telling the truth?
You're telling the truth.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm telling the truth. I was lying.
Oh no!
I did
How
not.
dare you?
I picked Hong Kong because I didn't actually know that Beijing was the capital of China.
Ah.
And I feel super bad about that
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like that's information that I should know.
Mm-hmm. Because
But
you've been there.
Yeah, but I do not.
Yes.
I did not know that Beijing was the capital of China.
Hong Kong is the capital of something else. So does that mean you win?
I get the card. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get the card because I successfully fooled you into thinking I was telling the
I've
truth.
been fooled! Bamboozled! Subscribe.
Great.
Okay.
Speedy, where are the ancient ruins of the Inca civilization located? Is it A, Mexico, B, Guatemala, or C, Peru? Where are the ancient ruins of the Inca civilization located? And go ahead and pick your answer whenever you're ready. A, Mexico, B, Guatemala, or C, Peru. And you have picked an answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the answer is C, Peru. So, Speedy, convince me of why you knew the correct answer.
None of the answers are actually correct. The actual location is inside the pen. That's where you can find the Incas. Inside the pen.
The Inca is inside the pen.
Yes. So you're right.
Okay, I'm going to say BS.
Okay.
And I don't even think you got this right. Go ahead. What did you pick?
Okay, I picked C.
Oh, you did get it right.
I'm the master BSer.
You are. You get the card.
I'm gonna say Bisser for short. Master Bisser.
Good job. No, please don't say that. Don't say that.
Are we gonna get demonetized? Don't demonetize us, please. Subscribe so we don't get demonetized.
I don't think we are monetized to begin with.
Wow, we'll see. That's the problem.
We don't have enough subscribers, which is why you should subscribe.
You don't biss enough.
We don't biss enough.
You don't biss off enough.
No. Please pick a card.
What do I do with this? I put it back.
Yeah, you put it away.
The toppings on a traditional margherita pizza represent the colors of the Italian flag: red tomatoes, white mozzarella, and green what? Peppers,
No.
basil, arugula.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
I have picked my answer.
Okay. So now I tell you the answer.
Yes.
Okay. So the answer is B for basil.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so I know the answer to this because I have had margarita pizza many times, and that's exactly what it comes with.
I've witnessed this.
Yeah, tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil.
He's a professional margarita pizza eater.
Yep. Because it's just a pizza. It's pizza. It's mozzarella, tomato, and basil. It's just a pizza.
Correct. So you are not BSing.
I'm not BSing. You're saying I'm brilliant?
Yes.
That is correct. I am brilliant. Yes, I did get it right.
Which one of us?
So you get it. You successfully...
The Master Bisser once again.
Speedy, which system of the human body includes hormones? A, the endocrine system, B, the lymphatic system, or C, the nervous system? Which system of the human body includes hormones? A, the endocrine system, B, the lymphatic, C, the nervous system. Speedy has chosen an answer.
Yes.
So the answer is A, the endocrine system.
I see.
Yes. So go ahead, explain to me why you think, why you know this answer is correct.
I just chose it because it was the most complicated one to say. And that is why that is my answer.
You know what? I think you don't actually know what the answer is, but I do think that you still picked the correct answer. So I'm going to call you brilliant and say that you picked A, endocrine, because you're brilliant and not because you were BSing.
We'll see. Aha! A B for BS! The Master Bisser strikes again.
Damn it. Go pick another one.
There's a lot of cards here.
There's a lot of. We're not going to get through the whole.
We're going to biss a lot. We're going
to do another couple minutes of this, but
there's going to be biss all over the place. It'll be a big biss mess.
Just biss all over the place.
Just going to biss the night away.
How are the captions going to figure out what word we're trying to say when we say biss?
Okay. Anytime we're one step ahead of AI is a good day for me.
Can I tell you what my biggest issue with the AI right now is that so many companies are marketing their products as being AI because that's the big buzzword right now is, AI powered this and AI powered that and we use AI. All it is computational formulas, which is something that they've been using since the beginning of computers.
Or machine learning.
Machine learning.
Yes.
Which is, all it is just like, hey, it's not AI is what I'm saying. It's just computational repeating of what people already done. That's not AI. It's not an artificial intelligence. It's a program. But because AI is a huge buzzword right now, that's what everyone is marketing their product as. Like, go on the apps on your phone, and half of them have already updated to be like Photoshop AI or like mouse catcher AI. Like, it's but that's what their stockholders want, right?
Right. It's not artificial intelligence.
It's not.
Artificial intelligence is this crown because I'm not feeling any smarter when I pump.
Therefore, it is not intelligence. It is
not intelligence.
It is artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
There it is. I got you.
Excellent. All right, back to the bissing.
Okay.
Back to the bissing contest.
Or the brillianting.
Yeah. I prefer bissing.
Okay.
We can have a bissing contest. What type of food poisoning is commonly caused by eating or handling raw eggs?
Okay.
Is it salmonella, E. coli, or hepatitis A? Which is the Canadian hepatitis.
Read the answers again, just so I know what letter is which.
It is A. salmonella, B. E. coli, or C. hepatitis A.
Okay. I have picked. Go ahead.
Yes.
What is the answer?
Salmonella.
It is salmonella.
It comes from the salmon.
No, that's
eggs
not what
of
that
the
means.
salmon.
Nope. Not at all.
Don't
what that
touch
means.
eggs of salmon. You will get salmonella.
You shouldn't touch salmon eggs, but that's for a different reason. Okay, so I know that this is the answer to this because I mean, this is, to me, I feel like this is common knowledge.
Right.
It was also on an episode of Scrubs. It's also the underlying reason of why you shouldn't eat raw cookie dough. It has nothing to do with the cookie dough and has everything to do with the eggs in the cookie dough.
Cookie dough has salmon eggs.
Well, cookie dough has eggs,
Salmon.
not salmon
There's fish
eggs.
in it.
No, there's no fish in. There's no. Did you want fish in your cookie dough?
I smell fish in my cookie dough. Is that a problem?
Yeah, that is. You should get checked out.
Should I not?
Do you also
fishy?
taste metal when you drink water?
Yes.
That's a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because I listened to the right type of music.
No.
But anyway, I believe you're BSing because you know the answer and you want to swerve.
I
I have been fooled. That was a double fool right
That was
there.
a double fool. All right. Yes.
We're getting down
I
to
think
this.
You're beating me by
I
like
think
a
so.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bissing harder.
Speedy, actor Will Smith's first name is short for what? A. William. B. Willard. C. Wilson.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, actor Will Smith's first name is short for what? A. William. B. Willard. C. Wilson.
Okay. There's that.
Ready? You got the answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the answer is B. Willard.
Oh. See, I thought it was Wilson because it was the furthest one away from two L's.
Right.
And I was like, that's the swerve that Will Smith is going to give us.
Right.
So that's the card I chose.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you chose the wrong card.
Apparently.
And you have just admitted it to me.
Correct.
So I'm going to say you're BSing and pick the wrong card. So you are BSing. Very nice. Good job. Wait, no,
I
that's
need that
yours.
one back.
Yeah.
Yes. This is my A
That's
card.
your A card.
This is the only A I ever gotten in school. It's not even mine.
You're not even in school.
Nope.
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 All right, let's do two more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two more bissing. Let's
Yeah.
pick from this one.
Go ahead.
I haven't picked from this one.
Sure.
It seems like a lonely deck.
Lonely deck of cards.
Lonely deck. It's a good Journey song.
Mm.
The initials YKK found. Gotta be careful with that one.
Yes.
The initials YKK found on a zipper refer to what?
Mm-hmm.
The engineer who invented the zipper,
Mm-hmm.
a zipper manufacturing company,
Mm-hmm.
or the person who coined the word zipper.
Okay. I've chosen my answer.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
This is news to me.
Is it?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. It is the engineer who invented the zipper.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a full name. It was just
This is YKK.
YKK.
Yeah.
Yes. You pronounce that.
I know the answer to this because there was a whole documentary about it
Mm-hmm.
on the Discovery Channel, and it played automatically after I finished watching how it's made.
Of course it did. Of course it did. I'm gonna call BS because I think it's the obvious answer, and you want to swerve it.
So you think I picked the right answer or the wrong answer?
You picked the wrong answer.
I picked the wrong answer.
Yes.
And you're right. I picked
Aha!
the wrong answer.
Success!
I think you're so far ahead that even if we played one more,
I have
you would still win.
5 bisses.
Yeah, you have 5. So even if I win this next card,
I have
you're...
a good puddle of bis.
Okay. How many Great Pyramids are there in Giza?
I mean, they're all great.
I know, they're all great.
They're
Every
all
single
pretty
one.
good. Except for the smallest one. It's kind of...
It's whatever. Yeah. 3 stars. How many Great Pyramids are there in Giza? A, 3. B, 4. C, 5. Go ahead. How many Great Pyramids are there in Giza? The Sphinx does not count as a pyramid.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
You have picked your answer?
Yes.
The answer is A3. Speedy, why do you know the answer?
I know the answer because they made a documentary of it, and it played automatically after how it's played. So that's how I know the answer to the pyramids.
I'm going to call BS on the reason,
Uh-huh.
but I'm going to say you did know the answer anyway.
Okay.
So did you pick A?
Pick
Yes, you picked A.
Ah, I still win.
Nice. Yeah, it's 4-5. So
Yes.
Speedy, your first time on our show, not
Yes.
just as a guest, but as a guest co-host of our show,
Yes.
you have won brilliant
I have
or
won.
BS.
Look at all these golden yellow cards that I won from Bissing. I won the Bissing contest.
Oh my god.
Enjoy this golden shower. Here I make my exit. Goodbye.
So next thing we like to do is we like to rate the cards, and we like to
come
rate
back
the game.
because we aren't finished.
We're not. Why did you think we were done?
I don't know. Where are my
just,
cards?
You just threw cards at me.
I demand
Okay.
cards.
So the first thing we rate is the box. Let's rate the box of the cards.
Okay.
It's one of these like double slip-in boxes, and I guess I don't know. Allie's better at doing this than I am. I am going to rate this an old like a glossy Matchbox. That's what I'm going to rate it. What do you think?
I do also agree that it is a box.
Good.
And it has dimensions of a box. Mm-hmm. I guess I will rate this a brilliant or BS box.
Ah, good. Yeah. The cards themselves are regular poker sized. I can tell they're regular poker sized because I can do this with them without any trouble. So, but they're glossy. They're super glossy. They do kind of stick together a little bit. So I'm going to rate this as a deck of cards, but one of those decks of cards that they give you in like a party favor bag when you're a kid. That's what I'm rating the cards. You?
I agree.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're going out.
That was more BS.
That was more BS.
I don't agree. I win.
How much fun did you have playing this?
I had a lot of fun.
You had a lot of fun. Where would you rate this on a scale of like getting a tooth extracted to like riding a roller coaster?
This was a good 7.2.
Okay. What would you compare it to, fun-wise?
Oh, other good card games.
Okay. And last but not least, we like to rate how playable it was, how easy it was to play. I think it's genuinely easy, but not super easy. Like there is that little, it's not like most trivia games where it just gives you multiple choice, right? Because that would be super easy. This one has a little bit of a swerve to it. So I think I'm going to rate it a game of darts where all you got to do is throw darts at a wall, but you still have to hit certain points to make it. So like that level of ease.
I'm going to rate it an Uno because it's easy, but there's still a strategy to it.
Okay. Yeah. Good deal.
And you have to read your opponent's minds.
Or try to. Yeah.
Also wear a mind-enhancing crown. It helps.
That's why he won. He cheated. He wore a mind-enhancing crown. That's what it was. Yeah. So now we are done. Now that we have rated the thing.
Now I can make my exit.
Now you can make your exaunt pursued by a bear.
I can't give you any more golden showers because you've taken all my cards. But enjoy my Bissing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna.
You don't have to. Don't leave. We just say bye.
We don't leave.
No.
So I stay here. I have my own room I could go to.
Bye, little ghosties. Thank you for joining us on this episode, and then I'll see you again with Allie next time. Bye. What are you?
I'm smelling it.
Yeah, but now it just sounds like you're breathing into the mic, which is terrible for audio.
I'll just breathe inward.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy,
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
Are you gonna sit? Are you gonna be sitting, or
I'm gonna be? Yeah, I'm gonna be
sitting. Are you gonna be the? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
Do we have a band?
A band?
Entrance.
Have you never watched our show?
I watch it all the time.
No, you don't. That's a lie. Clearly, it is a lie. All right. Okay. All right. That's recording. This is recording. Gonna clap.
I already clapped. I did the clap.
I know, but I'm clapping.
Do you want to do the clap again?
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to say, is this where we enter? Are you starting?
I will introduce you, I guess, if you want to do an entrance.
I don't think I need an introduction.
I don't think you need an entrance either, but here we are.
Well, I don't need an introduction. I need an entrance, not an introduction.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay. Hi, everyone.